morning. So I had an awesome night's sleep. Mark got in when I was sleeping and he left before I woke up. On to getting ready though. I am on my way to get my lashes redone. I have a whole chunk that's like missing that I have just glued on with the regular glue.
Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Oh, won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Oh, won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty.
That breakfast is like so good. Off to get my eyelashes done. It is hot in my car right now. It's 65 out, which is awesome. I want to leave my window down, so off to lashes, and yeah, it is going to be a good day, always. New lashes, nice and perfect, yeah. Now it's off to Goodwill to drop off all the stuff that we have decluttered thus far. Apparently it is the anniversary death of George Harrison, so the local station is playing like all Beatles music today. Alright, so my older sister sent me a package and she is like pumped about it, so I can't wait to see what's in this bag. This is adorable. Thank you, Kim. This is very sweet. So Mark won't be home for another like 5 or 6 hours, and that sounds like the right amount of time to go through all of my art stuff. So I want to do this the KonMari way, which kind of scares me because this is the way that I did my clothing, and honestly I think it's the best way to declutter because you can see everything that you have. You can see how much space you want to use to put things back in, at least for this project. That's a part of it. But yeah, the KonMari method is to get everything out. So I'm gonna put everything in the living room right here, and then I'm gonna each individual thing pick up and decide whether or not it brings me joy. And I'm hoping that I'm surprised that I'm able to let some things go. In my mind, I think I love all of my things that I create with. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about getting all my stuff out, I'm like, what about all your glitter and all your this and your that and your glue? And I don't know. Either way, we're gonna get this thing going, and hopefully, I mean, a 5-6 hour time frame, I should be able to have this done in a few hours, so Mark won't come home to arts and crafts all over the living room. Moving all this stuff is tiring. So I've got all that out there so far. This is empty. There are a ton of spiders behind that are dead. And I'm still working on pulling all my art stuff out from like under here. It's kind of a pain when I'm pregnant, so I'm gonna take my time on doing that part, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Okay, so I'm having thoughts as I'm going through this decluttering yet again. It's definitely a process. My husband and I have been decluttering ever since we moved out of our home in Flint, which was 3 years ago, I think. And that was the first like big haul. And over the years, what I've realized is that we as Americans spend a lot of time collecting things. And most of these things we never end up actually using. Like, I'm looking at all this stuff, and like I use a lot of my art stuff. This is one area where it's a little bit different for me because art things, you know, you use a little here, a little there, and when you think of a project, it's nice to have all of these tools. Like, I like to do like multimedia, not even multimedia, just like, I don't think I'm getting the point that I want out. So So anyways, I'm gonna keep up with this, but I think less stuff, more experiences is what's important. And I'm really glad that Mark and I are going towards a more minimalist lifestyle. It does take time. It does take declutter after declutter after declutter, because you're like, oh, I'm gonna use this, and then a year later you're like, oh, I never actually used that. Well, I guess it's time for it to go now, which is fine, because you don't want to have regrets when you declutter, and you definitely don't want to get rid of things that you're going to use. I think I've been sitting long enough that I'm going to drink some water. I've caught my breath, and now I'm going to do the hardest part, which is crawling under the desk in the room over there and getting out the rest of my art stuff. Anyway, gonna keep going, and I have a vision for this area over here. Part of that vision is a beautiful, clean, clutter-free desk that Mark can have half of to set up a laptop and like some music stuff, I don't remember, some electronic something, and then a drum kit next to it. And then on the other half I will have my computer. Basically that's it. I don't want anything else really. I might put this one thing back over there, but I want it to look clean. There's something about nice clean lines that are just so calming, and this that's not calming. That's not calming at all. Nope. And I can see that my lips are chapped, so I'll go for some chapstick on. I'm gonna go for some chapstick on. But yeah. I'm procrastinating because I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go, Jack. I'll never let go. Michelle, you have to let go. You have to let go of some stuff. Mark lets go of drum stuff. You can let go of art stuff. You can do it. You can do this. It's amazing the emotional attachment things. But these things, like, I don't have emotional attachments to like clothing items. These things though, listen to my excuses, just one after another. But you know what? It's not an excuse. These things bring me joy. Let's see, I'm gonna have like one bag of stuff to get rid of out of all of this. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Maybe. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's right. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Whew. Tiring. Okay. This is all empty. This is all like work stuff that I'm gonna sort through real quick, and this is like drum stuff that Mark really needs to deal with, but under here is all clean. So I guess my decluttering art stuff day is also going to be a decluttering our workspace day, because they're in the same area, so I can't really do one without the other. Okay, so what I've decided to do to make this go a little bit quicker is I'm going to roughly go through all this, get out any trash and stuff, and then things I'm not sure about, I'm going to put in this box, which already had some miscellaneous, like electronic-y, computer-y, life-y things in it. And then I'm going to go back through that box once I'm done with the art stuff, and that way I can keep grinding on this and not have to make this a 2-day thing. Say that I love cleaning with non-toxic cleaning stuff. So this is by Method. It's all-purpose. It's non-toxic, plant-based. Doesn't smell like it's gonna kill me. When I breathe it in, I don't feel like I'm gonna die. I have Mark clean our tub because it's bleach, and in such a small space, I always feel like, especially being pregnant, I don't want to inhale those like really bad chemicals. So anyway, just a side note about, yeah, how much I love non-toxic cleaning. This is progress, right? Of course it is. Okay. I'm gonna do something that my husband's probably gonna get mad at me for. I'm gonna try and move this table from here to here. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it without his help because one, it's kind of heavy, but I figure I'll scooch it. I'm not gonna like lift it up, but it also like just fits. There's like 2 inches on each side, so it's gonna be a tight squeeze, but we'll see. I'm excited. Now I have to decide if I really like it there or not. I'm not getting very far. I'm trying to decide what I want for this space. It's so hard. I'm loving that it's just clean and empty. So I'm trying to figure out how I can keep it that way. And if I want to cover this table or not. I don't know. Yep, we're making dinner plans right now because Mark is working late and my kitchen looks like this. So we are gonna go meet some friends to have dinner. Yes, we're gonna go meet some friends to have dinner. And then I'll come home and Mark can give me his opinion on what he thinks we should do. To dinner. Off to dinner. Alright. So dinner was super good. We had Thai, and now I'm gonna get Mark's reaction when he comes into all of this craziness in here. We're gonna get this thing going, and hopefully, I mean, a 5-6 hour time frame, I should be able to have this done in a few hours, so Mark won't come home to arts and crafts all over the living room.
Oh my god.
What do you think of my decluttering?
Well, that room's decluttered. This room is recluttered. Is that a thing we're doing? Recluttering?
We're recluttering certain areas.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, well, I'm super tired after all of this moving everything around and dinner and whatnot. So it's like 9:30 at night. I didn't get my editing done today, whatever. Anyways, tomorrow we'll finish the decluttering, and tomorrow I will actually do the true downsizing of everything that I own. So, not everything, just art stuff, but today was a good start. Have a good night. Bye!